Thomas puffed along his branch line. He always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch, but his driver said,
"No! What would the Fat Controller say if we were late?"
Every time he met another engine, he would say,
"I want to fish!"
but they all had the same answer.
Engines don't go fishing! Silly stick engine once more, Thomas.
One day, he stopped as usual to take in water at the station by the river.
"Out of order! Motherfucker!
Said Thomas.
I'm fucking thirsty!"
Never mind, said his driver.
"We'll get some water from the river."
They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Then the driver let the bucket down to water, like it was old and had 5 holes. So they had to fill it, pull it up, and empty it into Thomas's tank as quickly as they could, several times over.
Oh, I'm so fucking very, very hot, monitor.
They finished at last,
That's good, that's good.
puffed Thomas, and Annie and Clarabel ran happily behind. Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler. Steam began to hiss from his safety valve in an alarming way.
There's too much steam!
Said is the fucking driver,
What the fuck?
groaned Thomas.
I'm going to burst! I'm going fucking burst!
They damped down his fire and struggled on.
I got such a pain. I've got such a fucking pain.
Thomas hissed. They stopped just outside the last stations. Uncoupled Annie and Clarabel and ran. Thomas, who was still hissing fit to burst, on a siding right out of the way. And while the guard telephoned for an engine inspector, the driver found notices in large letters, which he hung on Thomas in front and behind.
Danger, keep away!
Soon the inspector and the Fat Controller arrived.
Cheer up, Thomas, they said we'll soon put you right.
The driver told them what had happened,
So the feed pipe is blocked.
said the inspector.
I'll just look in the tanks.
He climbed up and peered in. Then he came down.
Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see.
Sent to me, Inspector, replied the Fat Controller.
He clambered up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise.
Inspector,
He whispered,
can you see the fucking fish?
Oh, hell no!
Gracious goodness me, how did the fucking fish get their driver?
We must have fished them from the river with our bucket.
replied Thomas's driver.
Well, Thomas, so you and your driver have been fishing. But fish don't suit you, we must get them out.
They all took turns at fishing in Thomas's tank, while the Fat Controller looked on and told them how to do it. When they had caught all the fish, they had a lonely picnic supper of fish and chips,
That was delicious.
said the Fat Controller.
But fish don't suit you, Thomas. You mustn't do it again.
No, sir, get the fuck out of here.
Said Thomas sadly. Engines, don't go fishing, it's too fucking uncomfortable now.